This here will be the turning point. All units, assume the dual lancer formation.
Yeah! We won't be defeated! Shine! Falcons of the Sun! Sir!
Not yet!
Too easy. I've got you.
Oh, flames! Become one with me!
Well, look at that. Guess we lost this one. Huh.
Regimental Commander of the Eisen Shield, Garant Rieger. We are open to accepting your offer for a ceasefire. How does a 7-3 split sound?
Vice Chief of the Warriors of Kruga, Hassan Al-Fayyad. We will accept no less than 6-4. Fail to accept, and the fighting continues.
Very well. 6-4 to us it is. Glory to the Kruga! Glory to Arusha! Yeah!
That works, I guess. I figured more it was gonna end in a draw. Your counterattack was really good, just lacking that bit of oomph at the end. If you'd seen my attempt to throw you off balance coming, you'd have had a slew of more strategic options to work with.
You're right. Thanks, Ida.
Think nothing of it. You've got a lot of potential. You just need more practice and to up your stamina. With enough of both, you'll be right on the heels of my other little sister from back in the day in no time.
Do you mean Sylphide? I'd still like to know more about her. Hey! That tickles!
I can't help it. I see this hair and I just get the urge to ruffle it. Well, next time we meet off the battlefield, I'll tell you about my old corps. Zephyr's got a whole lot of stories in it to tell.
Awesome! Better make that a promise.
Gotta add that tiny little tie-in. Suckers. You up at 9:30? Heck? Oops. Something. Minor conflict at the southern base of the Ishgal Mountains concludes. Major capital firm expands into Langport's new district.
Damn. I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting going on, but all I get is doom and gloom. Still, the info here's put together real nice and organized, even if the design's got the admin's tastes all over it.
Genesis Antique Ornament Claude Epstein. Hollow System, Mysterious Phenomena, Almata, Grendel. Your search keywords return very few results. Try using different keywords.
Should have known. Haven't heard a thing about Almata in a while now. They must have pulled out of Edith for the time being. As for Genesis and the Grendel, still coming up empty. Are they being actively deleted? Is this all part of some big cover-up?
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
What you really want?
She's the same as usual, too. Should I call on Marduk? Nah, that'd probably just cause even more headaches for me. Well, it's almost time for my regular checkup, so I may as well put a pin in it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get an earful this time? Wanna not bang my door in, Humes?
Whoa, you're up already? That's crazy! Good morning, man. You better be earning an honest living up here. No bringing shame to the goddess or your landlords.
No prizes for guessing who you learned all that from. How about taking after your mother instead? Wouldn't it be nice to become a charming, pretty lady just like her one day?
Yeah, I want to be just like Mommy. Oh, but Agnes is really pretty too.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Well, if you say so. You said not to come in my uniform, so I wore this. How do I look?
It'll work, I guess. Kinda too dressy for casual walking around town, but then again, going the plain route with you would just make you stick out like a sore thumb. Still beats the uniform either way.
That's good.
You're being mean, Van. She looks really pretty, so you should tell her she looks really pretty. Come on, let's ditch this big loser and eat some breakfast. We're serving bacon quiche with pumpkin soup today.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Lead the way.
Well, damn. Those two sure hit it off quick.
That little kid is just too adorable. Alright, this is your first official day on the job. First thing's gonna be going over how this all works. I could use a formal primer, so yes, please do. Now, unless a major job comes in, I just go around the city helping people out with little problems. As for how I take them on, well, you'll see. It's not the usual route, but it gets the job done and us paid. Plan today is going to involve you touring around with me so you can get a visual on all of the above. Is that why you were concerned about me standing out too much in my uniform? Yeah, and one more thing. I pretty much told you this when we first met, but not all the jobs I take are above board. Some of them are from crooks, some are darn near illegal. I don't take on anything and everything, of course. I do turn jobs down sometimes. But what I'm comfortable doing and what an average student is comfortable doing are going to be very different. So one more time, you sure you want to work with me? Yes. I know the world isn't always such a pretty place. That awareness may be through personal experience, but I'd say that even for a 16-year-old girl, I know a lot more than the average student about both sides of the coin. How old are you, by the way? Where'd that come from? 24. Really? I thought you were a little younger than that. Though it makes sense with how much life experience you seem to have. Your clothes, room, and hobbies seem to be a generation ahead of mine, too. So you're almost a decade older than me, huh? Glance. Yeah, to a high school student, I might as well be knocking on death's door already. For a JRPG protagonist, you might as well start digging your grave, man, because you're approximately, like 8 years too old. You could die any second now. Make the most of your teenage years, alright? Might feel like an eternity until you graduate, but the second you cross 20, you'll be walking with your cane like an old codger in no time. Oh, I didn't say being in your 20s was old, just that you were older than me. Circling back to what we were talking about before, you don't have to worry about me. I'm confident I can handle any task you give me. I'll be the judge of that. Darn right. Is Tua aware he's a JRPG protagonist? Well, that remains to be seen. He turned down the money, alright? He only took like 2,000 Mira or something like that. Whatever he took, he said no more than 10,000. He turned down the rest of the money. He's a goody two-shoes by heart, which is full-blown JRPG protagonist. That's unaware of it, but we'll see. We'll be sticking to 3 of the city's districts. First, I'll show you around Old Town, where we are now, which is the 8th district. I use some of the shops here in my day-to-day work, so they'll be worth committing to memory. Sounds good. I'm ready when you are.
Getting ready for a hard day's work?
That's right. Oh, thank you. I've put her on trial period to start with.
Then that's all the more reason why you need to support her while she learns. Don't overdo it today, and make sure you're back in time for dinner.
You paying for that dinner? For these types of vessels that pour, is it typical for the nozzle pouring apparatus to be at the bottom? Like, I get the logic in it, but is that where it's supposed to go?
I mean that for you too, Agnes. We'll have a piping hot, delicious meal waiting for you. Wouldn't want it to get cold now, would you?
You're not her mom, you know. Oh, thank you. I can't wait. I already can't wait. People here are so sweet. Really blessed to have such a wonderful family as landlords. And the old man's always getting on my case, though. Anyway, we'll head off as soon as you finish your coffee. You got you-know-what with you, right? Ah, I do. Told me to keep it on me at all times to prevent it from being stolen. Good. Who knows if it'll activate out of nowhere like it did before. But as long as I'm with you, I'll back you up as best I can. Gotta look out for my new assistant while I'm still giving her the tour, right? Right.
And speaking of, shall we?
We shall. Then let the workday begin.
I was actually considering saying we shall. So, what's the first order of business? First thing I do every day I'm working is check the notice boards around the city. There's one here in Old Town, so let's go check that one out for starters. Got it. Oh, we should probably go talk to Victor before we head out, though. We should pay a visit to the repair shop down the alley out front, too. Understood. Victor first, then. After which, we can check the notice board and visit the repair shop. Got it. Are you writing this down, taking notes? Characters or locations with an event will have a marker on them. Red is required, green is optional, and blue are sub-events. Now use the travel menu. Pasto Travolo.
Right.
Right.
Do. Sweep it up. Really working hard, huh? Of course, I'm the poster girl. That's what they call me. Where are you guys going? Today's my first day, so we're touring the local districts. You're touring? Oh wait, so it's a date. Van, you'd better escort her, okay? What? It's not a date, I assure you. Where'd she pick up on that word? Anya, maybe? Jeez, these kids are a handful. Yume is the boss. Yume, if there's gonna be one NPC that I talk to as chapters progress, it's gonna be Yume, for sure. Heading out again. As your landlord, I can't help taking notice. Won't ask what you're doing, just be smart out there, you get me? Of course, thank you for your concern. Don't worry about me, though. I know what I need to do. Good answer. Man, she comes back with so much as a scratch on her, and I'm personally burying you. Mark my words. Alright, I get it. Don't pop a blood vessel. I wouldn't worry about her if you didn't give me a reason to. Anyhow, you've been eating properly, right? More or less. Sometimes Yume dumps the leftover veggies on me. And I do cook for myself a lot. Really, I didn't realize you could cook. Why is that surprising? I make a mean sweet omelet, I'll have you know. Sweet omelet? Still rotting your teeth with that stuff, eh? Here, make some better stuff. Oh, thanks. Are you sure it's okay to give us so much? They're just leftovers from this morning, no worries. You get hungry, whip something up for yourselves. The office's kitchen is now available for cooking. If you have ingredients, you can cook in the office's kitchen and at charging stations. You can buy recipes at certain shops and learn how to cook new dishes from items in the main menu. When you eat a cooked recipe for the first time, you receive gourmet points. Earning enough points raises your gourmet rank, which in turn increases your party's stat values. Oh, they're making it required to do cooking. Snap-a-daps. Not required, but like, are we really gonna miss out on them gourmet ranks? Meals cannot be used in battle, but heals the whole party and nets lots of gourmet points. Snacks can be used in battle with Y items. Ranking up via cuisine eaten during battle happens after combat is over. The achievements section has been unlocked. Now we can go through achievements. Completing challenges, winning certain fights, you can obtain rewards. Mark will appear on the main menu icon if an achievement has been completed. Oh, you get rewards too? Is this, this is, Trails into Reverie system, right? These are, I forget what they're called. But I believe this was introduced in Trails into Reverie, so they're just expanding on it here. Goodness, I never expected you would take up a part-time job with Van. To think Arkwright Solutions would actually get an extra pair of hands, it warms my heart to see it. I'll treat you two to dinner tonight, so make sure to leave some room. Good luck on your first job. Oh, I'm just so excited for you. Art. Right, why does she have me so flustered? They don't call her the diva of the diner for nothing. Her smile's the real deal. I want to test something. Take care of the good. Yep. Awkward.
Right.
Okay. Doesn't seem like other characters
What'll it be, hun?
get other stuff. I have a lot of money. Let's buy all of your food and snacks.
See you again.
I didn't want to talk to you.
Can't go wrong with any of them.
Exchange. I have even more money. And again, they haven't really talked about Sepith Mass, but I'm gonna assume Sepith Mass works in the same way that every other Trails game does.
Come back soon.
And if not, well, oh well. Guess I should go see what I can cook. Interesting that those have doors as if you could go inside them, but it's like communal showers? Why is there just like a washroom in the hallway? Oh, Takato. Itole. Oh, there's a little cat over there. Hello. Stares cattily. Turns tail. Well, I guess he doesn't like me. Don't take it personally. He hates everyone. That's just how he is. Been around Old Town for a while now, but he just keeps to himself. I see. Well, there's more to it, though. Well, I think I'll make it a point to get on his good side. It can be done, surely. Yeah, well, hey, more power to you. Weirdo.
Okay.
Button.
Off we go.
These, the colors on these flowers are nice. It's, interesting lighting thing going on. I don't. Yeah. You guys see that? They get like brighter. It could be the angle of the camera, but it looks like the edge of the screen is doing it. Listen to the radio.
And now for the latest news from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Team Etwas Racing has claimed victory at the Z1 Grand Prix held at the Grand Circuit.
Team Etwas? What?
Standing atop the winner's podium was Maxim Lugan, having won after starting in pole position. This marks his third yearly championship in a row.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Though rain clouds have appeared around Dierk Memorial Park and the Edith suburbs, the city center itself is expected to remain clear. Meanwhile, a sandstorm warning is in effect for Tharbad's deserts. Low visibility is expected. Those on the highway should proceed with caution.
That's all the weather news we have. Time for a traffic update around the Edith metropolitan area.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road, courtesy of the Calvert Roadway Information Center. A 10-Selge-long traffic jam has emerged on the Edith Expressway near the Treon Tower exit. And that's not the only one. Another traffic jam roughly 50 Selge long has appeared on the highway to Tharbad due to a truck rollover.
Thanks for the update.
Well, it's no Radio Trista.
Edith Radio Network.
You can make a sweet omelet. Look at that, 400 gourmet points.
Sure, give me a minute. I was born to make this.
Got here. Can't read them. Ourselves a record player. Okay. They're like a
Okay.
Off we go.
first-person view? Probably not. I've seen all of those paintings before. Oh, we got a map. Okay. Get your Tyrell Times 100 Mira. Hurry your butt up, I ain't got all day. Why so kind? One copy of the paper and some candy, I take it. Oh, would you happen to have any new flavors, ma'am? Matter of fact, I do. Melon soda flavor. The heck? You reading my mind? Hardly. It's just a habit I picked up on. Should I not have? Well, no, that ain't the problem. Hey, quit your yowling and buy something already. Sorry. You gotta tell me twice.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Buy some snacks. Melon soda candy.
Come back soon.
What do we got here? Like a bunch of gibberish. Garage, where are you? Keep. Okay, he's not going to say anything. Excellent at the London National Art Gallery. I've seen all these paintings before. Back when I was in school in San Francisco, there's an art museum there called the MoMA, I believe. And when I visited there was a big white canvas with a red dot, like a big red dot in the center. And I was like, is this really the types of paintings that we're accepting into art museums now? You know, I could make that painting. And even though I went to art school, you know, I really don't have the artistic qualities. Yo, I can actually see inside this house. Trails Games is enacting some new tech. I think I'm getting reflections as well. I don't know if they're actual reflections, though. I don't think it's actually a reflection. Ah, this is a New York thing. So we must be in New York, where you just have a window and it's still like, it's a window to a wall. Hello, Carol. Do you know you have a window that just opens to a wall? Now then, I think I'll whip us up a nice little lunch. I know we're all adults, so we're expected to cook for ourselves. But we're all friends, and we all need to eat. What's wrong with making stuff for the three of us? Not like I'm giving myself extra work. I just have a ton of leftovers to eat by myself otherwise. Now what should I make? You make me some cheesecake. Here's another example of a window. Oh, I can see outside too. Man, it's crazy. Kind of curious what melon soda candy tastes like. Though another part of you feels like you would regret it. I think there is like a generic soda flavoring kind of thing. So I would imagine, you know, we know what melon candy would typically taste like, so it's probably just, you know, add on that extra soda, whatever. The door closed on its own. Okay, it looks like there's like this is some sort of roof. It look like this. Yeah, there's no door on the other side. I guess it could be that. There's a car right there. Yeah, the reflections on the windows, definitely a little weird. Don't think they actually reflect the reflections, but that's fine. Who else is looking at this stuff besides me?
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
Hey, Van, welcome. Tell you what, how'd you like some Gerbera daisies today? In the language of flowers, they symbolize progress and hope, perfect for a nice, optimistic autumn day like this one, no? Quite the sales pitch there. No wonder you're popular with the flowery types. I was gonna say, this guy is actually selling me on this. Indeed, this little shop is quite lovely. Well, today's a bit different. Word's gotten out about what I'm whipping up. Using some flower nectar to make sweet muffins. They're going on sale today. What muffins? Oh, right. You got a sweet tooth, don't you? They go on sale this afternoon, but do you want me to set some aside for you? You're a good man, Raymond. Never forget that. I'm happy for you. More desserts are never a bad thing.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
Rose corsage.
I hope I see you again.
Yeah, you don't get art. Art is actually a language degree. So long as you're able to spout out convincing nonsense, your red dot on blank canvas would sell for millions. You know? You're not necessarily wrong there. Sometimes it's about showing people something and getting them to believe that it is conveying something. Other times, they just believe that stuff on their own. Get 50% orange juice. I'm curious what the other 50% is. Maybe it's just 50% filled. Banana ole. I don't know if that's how you say it. And Olate drink with banana pulp. Banana pulp does not sound delicious at all. What's up, gato? Check the bold. Oh, this is what you were talking about earlier. Yep, I usually get requests through the bulletin boards like this one. We're all over the city too, not just in Old Town. Sure, I see advertisements and messages and other kinds of information posted on them all the time. But do people really put in Spriggan requests on them too? Yep, but you gotta know where to look for them. Was that behind the bulletin board? Sure was. See how it says for SPG? That means for Spriggan. I've been going out of my way to spread rumors about it so people reach out this way. Partly for my own safety, but it also gives me some breathing room so I can pick and choose which jobs I take. To be honest, I don't get clients like you often. Not many actually bother to track me down. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry if I broke any rules. No, stuff's not set in stone. Everyone's different, so you're fine. Anyway, let's see what kind of job this is. I saw my friend stealing money from the register at his part-time job. He must have his reasons for doing what he did, but as his friend, I can't just leave him be. Airplane. So could I get your help? I'll be waiting in the plaza in Old Town. I'll fill you in the details in person. Lot? This can't be the same lot, right? Want you to investigate a friend they caught stealing. So this is what people post about. Might be just the perfect gig to get your feet wet and see how work rolls. Meeting spot's not far from here at all. Let's go talk to him when we're ready. Alright, if you're sure. You can accept 4 SPGs quests by inspecting bulletin boards. Click on the request to advance the main story. LGC alignments. Completing quests raises Van's LGC alignment bit by bit. Depending on your LGC, Law Grey Chaos level, you might be able to work with groups associated with a specific alignment, even a group unaffiliated with Law or Chaos. recognize who that picture is supposed to be. Alright, to-do list. There you can refer to details on the progress of quests. Set active, travel menu. All the good stuff.
All right.
The blank represents the voice of the universal human psyche, while the lone red dot is our true human essence in the vastness of emptiness. Look at you, Mr. JRPG. Speaking art. Right here, look at this art right here. Look at how it injects a sense of loneliness, that the canvas has literally nothing to grasp onto, and you're just enveloped in a complete white expanse. It just brings shivers down my spine. Well, if it isn't Van, I really do owe you for your help. Thanks to you, I haven't been gouged a single Mira. It's such a relief, seriously. Good to hear. Nothing gets by the old Van. You're running anything else, let me know. I'll give you the neighborhood discount. Really know how to keep your customers loyal. Oh, before I forget, I told myself I'd hand this to you the next time you dropped by. Here, take it. Hey, thanks for the tip. These definitely won't go to waste. Good. Oh, and would this lady here be your new part-timer? I've heard a good deal about her already. Isn't she adorable? Now, I'm not sure how your paths crossed, young lady, but I wish you the best of luck under his wing. Thank you, I'll do my best.
Looking is always free, you know.
As long as you ain't wasting my time by looking. By this strawberry financier. Financier.
Come back for more anytime.
We got Quincy chips. Might say baked chips. Read that. Is this the quest? That is. Gina. What are you reading? Elon Musk, I'll buy it. Here's a few million because I'm a giant man-child who has no idea about anything. You're on a bit of a Musk bashing at the moment because he's been making irresponsible announcements that have bigger implications on others. For example, he said the UK is on the cusp of civil war, fanning unnecessary hate with what is currently a sensitive situation. Yeah, sometimes people say things and they don't understand the impact of said words. It is definitely an issue. Or they do understand the impact and, they just don't care. Nikolai. That one's actually see-through? No, it's not. Malcolm, why don't we just have a budget for canvas drawings? I mean, they're still using the same paintings from Trails of Cold Steel. I don't think I haven't noticed.
Just what exactly is this place?
Huh, never seen a public bath before?
Are we sure this is the United States? Zora. Roman. And Curtis. I see you've got many more words to write on that page. Oh, I do need a mark. Let's do that.